Hi, today I thought we would read Niko Draws a Feeling, and maybe if you're inspired by it, maybe you could draw your feelings too at the end of the story. Niko loved to make pictures everywhere he went. He carried a box of colored pencils and a pad of paper. Because everywhere he looked, he saw something that inspired him. It might be the mother bird building her nest, or the low autumn sun peeking out from behind a cloud, or the ice cream truck ring-a-linging down the street. Look at the different ways he moved his pencil, for all the different feelings he was having about each thing. He used different colors to make the feelings happen too. When Niko was inspired, it felt like a window opening in his brain, and the ideas would flit through the open window like a butterfly fluttering down to his stomach, and then along his arms and out to his fingertips and into his pencils, where it would escape onto the paper in a whirlwind of color. It was a wonderful feeling, and Niko tried to capture it as often as he could. Sometimes he showed his pictures to his friends. "What is it?" one of them would ask. "It's the ring-a-ling of the ice cream truck," Niko would answer. "It doesn't look like an ice cream truck," someone else would say. "It's not the ice cream truck," Niko would explain. "It's the ring-a-ling." "Where's the bell?" "It's not a bell," Niko would tell them. "It's the ring-a-ling." "I don't get it." It's okay if other people don't understand your drawings or your feelings. That's okay, because they're for you, and they're special. Sometimes he showed his picture to his parents. "What is it?" Mom would ask. "It's the warmth of the summer sun on my face," Niko would answer. "I don't see a sun," Dad would say. "It's not a sun, it's the warmth." "Where's your face?" "It's not my face, it's the warmth," Niko would say. "Oh." Once he showed his picture to his teacher, Miss Reed. "What is it?" Miss Reed would ask. "It's the hard work of a mother robin building her nest," Niko answered. "Where's the robin?" the teacher would say. "It's not the robin, it's the hard work," Niko told her. "So, this is the nest." "It's not the nest, it's her hard work." "I see." Do you think the teacher really understood? I don't think anyone quite understands yet. I think that they're all trying to understand what Niko's telling him. But Miss Reed didn't see. None of them did. One night, Niko sat in his bed thinking about his pictures taped to his wall. Then he looked at himself in the mirror. He was inspired to make another picture, only this one he taped on the back of his door where no one else would see it. It's a special one, just for himself. That's a good idea. The next day, Niko was heading out with his paper and colored pencils when he noticed a moving truck next door and a girl about his age. "Hi," said the girl. "I'm Iris." "I'm Niko. Hi." "What are you doing with all that stuff?" "This? Nothing." "Are you going to draw?" "Well, yeah, maybe. I like to make pictures." "Can I see them?" "I don't know," Niko said. "You might not like them." "But I might," Iris said. Niko has to be brave to show someone else's pictures because no one else was understanding, right? Niko decided it would be rude to say no, so he invited Iris over. When they got into his room, Niko watched her and waited for her questions. But she just looked and looked. And finally, after she'd looked at every picture in his room, Iris discovered the one behind the door. That one was just for Niko. "Wow," Iris said. "What?" said Niko. "You must have been sad when you made this picture." "How did you know?" Iris thought, It looks like how I feel. You know, sad because I had to move." Suddenly, Niko felt a window opening in his brain. That's the special window where his ideas come from, right? "Can I make a picture for you?" Niko asked. For me? Sure, said Iris. Like a butterfly, the idea flitted through the open window, fluttered down to his stomach, then along his arms and out to his fingers, and into his colored pencils, where it escaped onto the paper in a whirlwind of color. There's some big lines, some quick lines, some slow lines, different colors. When he was finished, he handed the picture to Iris. This time, Niko asked the question, "What is it?" Iris looked at the picture for a long time without saying a word. At last, she looked up at Niko. "I'm not exactly sure, but it makes me feel like I made a new friend." Wow, look at those colors. Niko stared at Iris. "You can see that?" "I can feel it," she replied, "like a butterfly landed on my fingertip." "A butterfly?" asked Niko. I know it sounds weird, but that's what Niko's been saying the whole time, huh? Niko smiled. "Not to me." They both look so happy. Look at all those colors, lines and shapes, textures. So I hope that you take a moment today and maybe draw how you're feeling. You can invite a grown-up to draw with you, or maybe your brother or sister, anybody that you love, and maybe you draw a special picture for someone that you're thinking about today. I hope you have a lot of fun and draw your feelings too, just like Niko did. Have a good day.